Welcome back to another one. I am yours truly, Joshua Jackson, and if you are not subscribed yet, please do so now. First topic I would like to speak on is Trump just signed a historical peace deal in the Middle East, bringing the war in Gaza to an end for now, and all hostages were released and they are back with their family and loved ones. Meanwhile, on the home front, the government is still shut down. The Democrats and Republicans still can't come to an agreement or find any common ground. So let's go over some footage of Trump speaking at the Parliament. And then we will jump over to the Speaker of the House, giving some comments on the shutdown. I will give my insights and opinions on what is being said. Let's get started.
This is not only the end of a war. This is the end of an age of terror and death and the beginning of the age of faith and hope and of God. It's the start of a grand concord and lasting harmony for Israel and all the nations of what will soon be a truly magnificent region. I believe that so strongly. This is the historic dawn of a new Middle East. I want to express my gratitude to a man of exceptional courage and patriotism whose partnership did so much to make this momentous day possible. You know who I'm talking about. There's only one. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Bibi, please stand up.
Now, is it just me, or does anyone else find it a little weird how, kiss ass our government is towards Israel? I mean, it's a little weird. There's not even an American flag behind him.
I want to tell you.
He's the president of the United States. Where's our flag in this?
But that's what
If someone just seen this video, you'd think he's the president of Israel. Weird.
Thank you very much, baby. Great job.
How many times are you going to congratulate a guy? I mean, it's a little weird. And if you didn't hear when he was just talking, he's like, oh, he's a really hard guy to work with and yada, 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 yada. Just weird. The Israeli government doesn't have to register as a foreign, government. They get to donate millions of dollars to our politicians.
It's an incredible triumph
That's
for Israel and the world.
a bit strange.
All of these nations working together as partners in peace. And it's pretty unusual for you to see that, but it happened in this case. This was a very unusual point in time, a brilliant point in time. Generations from now, this will be remembered as the moment that everything began to change and change very much for the better. Like the USA right now, it will be the golden age of Israel and the golden age of the Middle East. It's going to work together.
Okay, I'm just going to stop it right there, because he goes on to thank a bunch of other people. His son-in-law, Jared, General Raising Cane. He talks about how great the American bombs are, and how well they work, and how, Bibi just kept wanting more. It's just a little strange how, I could see having your allies back, but when your ally has such an influence in your own country's politics and influence over those politicians who represent us, the people, it's a bit strange. Speaking of golden age in America, let's get to the shutdown. Now, Republicans are still blaming Democrats. Democrats are still blaming Republicans. And at this point, who really cares whose fault it is? They need to learn to work together to get something solved for a change. I get, the Affordable Care Act is ending at the end of the year, Obamacare, whatever you want to call it. So, they got to come up with something new. Why don't they sit down, hash it out, and get it figured out instead of holding the American people hostage? It's bullcrap. Let's see what the Speaker of the House has to say.
And around the world are celebrating all this incredibly good news. Yet again, we have a split screen. And on the other side, There's currently
Oh, you
ongoing
think?
bad news here because of the costly political games that are being played by Democrats here in Congress. We're now on day 13 of the Democrats'
And then here we
Schumer
go with the
shutdown.
blame game again.
This marks the
Quit
third
blaming
week
each other.
that Democrats have blocked paychecks to our troops. They've blocked pay for 2.2 million federal workers, and they held critical services that the American people rely
Like,
upon.
when are they
going to
start giving some real
At
proof?
least they've tried to block those checks. We are so very grateful that President Trump, again showing strong leadership, has stepped up to ensure that our troops are going to be paid on October 15th while we wait for Democrats to stop holding the country hostage.
Well, that's one good
Truly,
thing.
truly grateful for a hands-on commander-in-chief. I spoke with the president at length before he left on this trip to the Middle East, and he and I are both so frustrated. The Democrats are
Oh, you
perfectly
guys are
happy
the
to
ones
do all this
frustrated.
damage
I'm
while
sure
they play
a lot of
political stunts.
Americans are
We passed a
frustrated
clean,
as well.
nonpartisan CR that would pay the troops and the TSA agents and Border Patrol and the rest of our federal workforce. We did our job. We had that vote over 3 weeks ago now, and the bill is still sitting in the Senate, where Democrats have now voted 7 times to keep the government closed. I brought our handy chart again today.
So I'm going to end that one right there. He goes on to say, the Democrats voted it down multiple times, over and over and over. The Timu, Obama, and Schumer, they better get their stuff together. They're playing with real American lives. They're playing with veterans' money, which they deserve. I mean, they're defending our country. All the federal workers. And at this point, who cares whose fault it is or who wants what and vice versa. They need to sit down in a room. They need to figure out a good plan to represent us people. That's it. That's all they need to do. Sit down and figure it out for us people, the American citizens. Blaming each other is getting them nowhere, getting us nowhere. While our lives have to go on while they're playing, grab ass with each other. It's a bit ridiculous. So that's all I have for now. If you guys want to watch the rest of those clips, I'm sure you can find them out there somewhere. I just wanted to give my insights on it. I mean, I'm tired of these people playing games with us. Our hard-earned tax dollars goes so they can spend it in ridiculous places. So get your stuff together, politicians. Republican side and Democrat side. Love y'all. Peace.